We'll be starting a new lesson. Chapter 1. What's in the name?
Before that, look at the picture given on the screen. You can see that there are aeroplanes, balls, cars and dolls. Now you have to tell me how many aeroplanes can you see? Yes, you can see 3 aeroplanes. Now you tell me how many balls you can see. Yes, you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 balls on the screen. Next, you tell me how many cars can you see? Yes, you can see 1, 2, 3, 4 cars. And at last, tell me how many dolls you can see on the screen. Yes, you can see 2 dolls on the screen.
Now we move back to the chapter. There's a nice story in this chapter. Long time ago, there was a cowherd family. So here we see there is a cowherd family. And that family lived in Tarakeshwar. Every day, Deba and Deep took the cows out for grazing. They used to return in the late evening together with all the cows. One day Deba asked, "How do we know that we have not lost any cows?" They did not know how to count. What could Deba and Deep do? Their friends gave them an idea. When you go out, make a mark on the wall for each cow that leaves the gate. Then, when you come back, strike out one mark from the wall each time a cow re-enters the gate. The next day, they followed their friend's idea and all the marks were struck out when they came back home. So this means all the cows came back inside in the cow shed. Over here you can see that there is a question which says, did all the cows come back home? No, all the cows did not come back home in this picture because we can see some cows who are left outside. After a few years, they had many more cows. One day, their wall had this many marks when they left home. So now we can see their wall having this many marks. And they have made a group of 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. So in this way, they have made a group of 9 and each group has 5 sticks or 5 lines which equals to 5, 9 5s are 45. And there are 2 more which are extra. So we add plus 2 which gives us 47 as the answer. So we write the answer over here as 47. Moving further. The next day they returned with the cows. They struck out one mark as each cow re-entered the gate. 2 marks were still left out on the wall, but they didn't see any cow outside. They were worried. So now there were 2 cows which were missing. And they were very worried because now here there is a question which says, why were Deba and Deep worried? They were worried because there were 2 cows which were missing. So now, how many cows had reached home? So there were 47 cows, there were 2 missing. So the answer is 45. There were only 45 cows which has reached home. Deba and Deep quickly went to search for the missing cows and found them in a nearby field. They all happily returned home together. So the remaining 2 cows were there in the nearby field. Now there is one more question for us, a small exercise. Their friend Hemant had 36 cows, 23 sheep. So he had 36 cows and 23 sheep. We can write this as 5 multiplied by 7, which becomes 35, plus 1 stick. That will give us the answer as 36. Okay, which will be the previous answer. And also we can write 23 as 5 multiplied by 4, which is 20, plus 3, which will give us the answer as 23. So with this we come to the end of part 1 of this lesson, which is what's in your name. Please subscribe to this channel, like this video, and see you in part 2 of the chapter of the lesson, what's in a name.